Okay, hello everybody. So I'm Tom, and I'm here with three of my four other group members. We're computing students, Niket, Miten, and Yufei. So we came up with some ideas yesterday, and then we decided in the end, in the evening, to pivot to something completely different. We were kind of looking at a kind of more business side of things, and then we thought maybe we'd try to tackle an idea that we enjoy and a kind of sector that's maybe a bit more fun for us. So, what does everybody love doing? Everybody loves going to the movies. So, one of the problems when going to the movies, if you don't have perfect hearing, you might be deaf, partially deaf, or have any hard of hearing problems, is that you're not able to understand a lot of the dialogue which makes up some great cinema. So a lot of the people that suffer from this have to go to specific viewings. They might have to go on weekends or at odd hours when cinemas open up to offer subtitles on their films. This is definitely not ideal for people like this. It's out of their way. They have to go out of their social groups. So there's a big problem for people in this situation. There's also a big problem for people like me, for example, who I'll get my friends around in my flat and we'll want to watch a movie and we'll end up in an argument, well maybe not an argument, but we'll get some good conflict on about whether or not we're going to get subtitles on the movie. For some reason people feel very strongly about this, whether they want subtitles or they don't. And it's really difficult because you have to either go one way or the other. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to use an awesome opportunity given to us to play with Google Glass and use some of its really unique features to offer an experience that you can't get on other devices, that you can't get on your mobile, and that you basically are given to from Google Glass. So, what did we do? We took Google Glass, we used the view that it gives you in the top right, and we provide subtitles for movies. So this can be at the cinema if you go to watch a movie that's recently released, or it could be at your home if you have friends over, you could get your Google Glass and put it on. Without going on too much, let's watch a nice little clip about what it is and what we can do. You're at the end.
Okay, Glass. Fill me in. Elephant dream.
I don't think so. You? I'm okay. Get up. No, it's not safe. Let's go. What's that? You'll see. You'll see. This way.
So that's Subtitle for Glass, and I do want to say what's really cool is, so we saw the film of it running, and all of that is live code. We just filmed it, recorded it on our PC, and put it on. So all of that is live. We've got a back-end, we're running a database that has a database of different movies. We have transcoders so we can include existing SRT standard subtitle files, and we encode them in a way that can be displayed very easily on the glass. So it's ready to go and expand. If you do want to try it out, it's ready to run on the glass. All up and running. And apart from that, there's a lot of different ways that we can take this. Beyond simple movie subtitles. So one of the cases that we didn't talk about yet was, for example, if you're a foreigner, let's say English isn't your first language and you move to London, maybe one way you could go to movies more often is to have your native language as a subtitle when you go. It helps you learn the language and you feel more comfortable. There are other things for helping people that may be hard of hearing. For example, for sports, there are different ways in explaining rules and different things that come up while you're watching it, so you can be included in more social circles and live a fuller and more enjoyable life. So we think that Subtitle is a great use of glass. We've enjoyed developing for it, and thank you.
While these guys have questions, Medusa, can you be coming down? Sure, guys.
Hey, I noticed when I was watching the demo, the subtitles maybe half a second behind. Is that just because of the emulation, or is that just an actual thing to do with time?
Sure. So syncing was like a really good kind of big problem that we wanted to tackle. So the way that we've decided to do it is that what will happen is when you go to watch a movie, you can start it up. We're using the voice command, so you can link it in. You can say the name of the movie. Google does that kind of for us, links it up. And then what it'll do is it'll display a kind of preview of the first subtitle. And then as soon as that's actually spoken in the movie, you just tap the glass once, and then they'll start it up, and you'll know you'll be synced from that first subtitle onwards.
Okay, thanks.
Any other questions? Yeah?
Sometimes it's always difficult when you listen to someone speak English very fast, right? Or if there's a lot of content and a lot of text, it is suitable for glass to show all this text readable.
Yeah, so we found that was one thing we looked into, and we're a bit worried that because you get quite a small screen size, you won't be able to fit that much text and it'll be really small. But we found actually looking at real subtitle files for movies, a lot of the dialogue is actually split up quite a bit. Movie studios will already write subtitles for stuff that can fit on a standard screen, and they don't put too much. So we didn't actually find that was a problem for some big movies that we looked at. We found their subtitle files online, and for what Google Glass can display readably, it wasn't much of a problem for us. So we're actually quite pleased that we didn't have to solve that. Great, thank you.